So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Trivia Friday on the channel. Now, this question is dedicated to our great follower of the channel, Andrew Lippard, because he could probably answer this question within 5 seconds of me asking it. Here's our quiz question. Who is the greatest pro hockey playoff performer of all time? Reggie Leach? No. Wayne Gretzky? No. Mark Messier? No. Guy Lafleur? No. It's the pride of New Waterford, Nova Scotia, Bill McDougall. Now, Bill McDougall, born William Henry McDougall, August 10, 1966, is best known for his record-setting Calder Cup winning performance during the 1992-93 AHL playoffs for the Cape Breton Oilers. We're going to get into this in a second, but we have to give you some background about how talented this guy was and what led him there. Now, 6 feet 185, he was a center, a good right shot. First came to major prominence by skating in the 1979 Quebec International Pee Wee Hockey Tournament with a squad from Toronto. Now, as a youngster, he signed with the Erie Panthers following a successful season of senior hockey with the senior Portabass Mariners. After scoring 80 goals and 148 points in just 57 games, he was signed by the NHL's Detroit Red Wings and finished the end of the 1990 season with their farm club, the Adirondack Red Wings. McDougall was named to the ECHL's All-Star First Team in 1990. He appeared in 2 games for a parent club the following season after posting a 99-point season with Adirondack. Now, prior to his season of senior hockey, McDougall spent 1 season in the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. McDougall had one of the best seasons ever in the 86-87 season with the classic Humboldt Broncos, God bless him, leading the league with 83 goals, 104 assists, and 187 points in only 61 games. He also led the league with 27 power play goals and 9 shorthanded counters. After a season of junior B hockey in which he scored 45 goals and 132 points in 42 games for the Streetsville Derbies, the 20-year-old, who was undrafted, decided to continue his hockey career out west with the Broncos. Now, when the Broncos hosted the Centennial Cup that year, thanks to McDougall, they got to the finals before being beaten by the Richmond Sockeyes of the BCHL. He showed everyone at the tournament that his regular season performance was no fluke. He added 11 points in 4 games and was named the tournament's All-Star Center. Now, McDougall was eventually traded to Edmonton Oilers in exchange for Max Bindorf in February '92, and ultimately made his hockey mark with the farm team, the AHL Cape Breton Oilers. Now, the Oilers' 1992-93 playoff run was one of the most dominant in AHL history, and McDougall emerged as the team star, scoring 52 points, 26 goals and 26 assists in 16 games en route to a well-deserved Calder Cup championship for Cape Breton. McDougall was awarded with the Jackie Butterfield Trophy for the MVP during the AHL playoffs. To this day, his AHL records for goals, assists, and points in a single playoff season still stand, and his total of 3.25 points per game is more than it was ever matched in the NHL. Wayne Gretzky holds the NHL record with 47 points in a single playoff season. So again, he beat Gretzky's record by 5 points. Now, McDougall spent the following season in the Tampa Bay Lightning organization, appearing in 22 games for the parent club while scoring 3 goals and 3 assists. He then spent the next 8 seasons playing with various pro teams in Italy, Sweden, and Germany. McDougall would return to his native Canada in 2002 and spent 6 seasons with the Dundas Real McCoys of the MLH in Ontario, and retired from them after the 2008 season. Now, since his retirement, McDougall has returned to Cape Breton and often operates a hockey camp called Advanced Hockey Development in Toronto to help kids with off-ice training. So, as it stands out, AHL totals, tremendous. 282 points in 220 games, 135 goals, and again 58 points in 24 playoff contests. What's kind of bizarre about this, ladies and gentlemen, Cape Breton never made the playoffs more than 4 games in his tenure there. So that's where all the big points come from. And he didn't play with Adirondack in the playoffs in the 92 season because he moved over again to Cape Breton. Now, internationally, again, played with the Kurmaiosta HD in Italy, HK Olympia Luja Bajana and SVN. E.V. Zug of the NDA for 3 seasons, the Cloten Flyers, H.C. Logano, the München Barons, EHC Schur, and ERC Ingolstadt. Now, again, NDA totals, 106 goals in 150 games, 199 points, and 54 points in 47 playoff games. With the Dundas Real McCoys, he was pretty well close to a 0.7 points a game pace. Best season was 03 with 14 points in 5 games. Now, overall, Bill is well remembered by players and fans in Cape Breton. Kind of a hometown hero. But I look at, again, he had 2 goals in 4 short games with Edmonton in 93. But again, Edmonton had a tough lineup to crack back in the day. And I know, like with the Atlanta Knights of the IHL, he was well appreciated down there. 47 points in 48 games in 94 with 19 points in the playoffs. So you got to look at this later, ladies and gentlemen. Junior A silver medal winner, national, Calder Cup winner, one of the best players nationally and internationally from Nova Scotia of the last 30 years. And again, on a pro level, tremendous. But that again, that season in Humboldt, between Streetsville and Humboldt in 87, he had over 300 points regular season and playoffs. And again, if I'm not mistaken, at 228, 134 goals in 142 goals in about 110 games. So the dynamite numbers. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here, we're Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Maritime NHL Vintage Podcasts and Minor League Podcasts. Let us know. If you have any memories of Bill McDougall, let me know, because I'll tell you something. When I covered him, John LeBlanc was still playing there as well for Cape Breton or around that same time. Boys, oh boys, the radio stations that covered those games. It was quite the fun to hear the announcers come up with a new word for a Calder Cup goal, as we say. The announcers went crazy. And the McDougalls, extended McDougall family, great athletes, as we know. Thanks for listening. Bye.